Hello. Apologies for manhandling Mike. Get back. Back in some Dishonored. And I knew it. I hadn't set the... no. Never mind. We're good. Genuinely thought I hadn't set. Seems to have set. Which is weird. That it wasn't just immediately open. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Just get into it. We got the fucking hound... Oh, not the hound pits. I saw the hound pits, read that, and I was like, we got the fucking hound pits. We got the Boyle Estate, which is awesome. I can't wait. My absolute favorite mission in any game. Oh, Pendleton.
You're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight.
Yes.
I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask you.
Ah.
Could you give this note to Lord Shaw?
Oh shit. Just realized
A rather brusque man.
the amount of like votes we have to do for this estate, just straight up, is like at least 2, which is more than usual. So we got to vote on whether or not we engage Lord Shaw in a duel, and then on top of that, what we do with the Boyles.
Oh yes, but that's not for young girls.
She.
But I will be Empress, won't I? And then I'll have to sink lots of enemy ships myself, and that's what Empresses do.
Oh.
Isn't it?
This is the thing about the lethal or the high chaos playthrough, is that Emily is slowly corrupted by the way that you play.
Yes.
And sadly, that means that
Be quiet now.
Very well.
Emily says some disturbing shit, or concerning shit, really. And it's not good. You know, young mind being corrupted and that.
My arc pylon will eclipse the old Sokolov model.
Okay.
Require my unique services? We can quickly return to my shop.
We're in your shop. I don't really need any of this stuff. Could get a spring razor. I mean, not spring razor, rewire tool. Nah, I won't need it. I mean, yeah, no, I won't need it in this level. There's one wall of light, I think, that is of interest. Everything else is. We've got everything. Oh, I almost fell straight down that hole. My fool. Orpa, hey, how you doing? Lovely to see you here. And Zariaka, how you doing? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hope you are all good. Lovely to see you here, Orpa. We're just about to enter into the Boyle Estate, so there are a few votes. You say my name differently every single time. I love it. Hey, I'm consistently inconsistent, if nothing else. Actually, before we head off, we need to set up our first vote. And I think the first vote will be, do we give Lord Shaw his letter? And then engage in a duel with him. So, for that, I almost raided channel, nice. New poll. Do we give Lord Shaw his letter? Yes. Duel time. And or no. Leave him be. Let's set it for 10 minutes, that's fine. A reason to return time after time to hear how it's said this time. Yeah, exactly, it's a consistency thing, you know? Exactly, you know? My pronunciation is terrible, you just gotta see me when I'm speaking Maori. Need to stab everyone. Oh yeah, that's the next thing too. That's the next vote. I'm getting this one done because we're gonna stab everybody, but it kind of or all the guards that get in our way. But the question is, what do we do with the boils as well? That's an important question. Is a trick to get people to return to your stream. Effective one. Yes, it's a very effective trick. Like, how's he gonna mispronounce my name this time? And I'm just like, bleh. Terrible with reading stuff. The rat skill is kind of OP in this. Yeah, it is. It's super OP, and it doesn't cost a lot either, which is cool. I don't use it very often, but like, purely because like it does make the game really easy. There's a certain level of like complication that you kind of want in the game. Now these guys, I call these guys pebble steps, even though they're called tall boys. Still waiting for the person who has R in their name in so many ways. Yes. That's a very complicated name. Because it's like, how do you pronounce the A? Oh, Jesus. Can I get up there? No. Better move. I gotta get out of here. Across the river. And as always, with every Dishonored game, or with every Dishonored level, we have to check the heart. Where's all this stuff? There's so much stuff outside of the estate. I played through this once and didn't use the rat skill because the text for the skill seemed way too good, and later on checked how it really worked. Yeah. Yeah. No, I fully agree. When I played the first time I ever played it, I was like, I don't want to use that. And I used it. Oh, nope, nope, leave me alone. And then I did use it, and it was, yeah, crazy OP. So, I've never felt inclined to use it. Oh, I got a double jump, and it's fucking me up. Probably very disorienting, all of us. Okay, we're nice. Up in the air. Just my general tactic for a lot of this game is like, oh, just get into the air. No one looks up. Yeah, this game is kind of easy if you don't go stealth and not killing anyone. Yeah. It's fairly, like, straightforward when it comes to... Oh yeah, there are weepers and stuff. Shot a rat! Just shot a singular rat! Oh, there are a bunch of rats. Wait, hold on. Gotta move, there's chaos ensuing. Yeah. One thing I do like about the game is just how many ways you can kind of play it, and that's why it feels kind of... I think you lose some of the enjoyment if you don't do the pacifist route. Oh yeah, absolutely, you miss so much. Just play it. Like, avoid everyone or kill everyone. You know, it does... You do lose quite a bit. Shooting at me? Ow. Oh, he fell. Actually dead. Only cost me a few of my bone chip. Taking that. Going to a party, Corvo? No. Think I'm gonna have a good time? I'm not. I'm gonna suffer. Probably. Oh. Oh, right, because the outsider kind of gives you insight into what's gonna happen. Like, either lethal or non-lethal. In some of the missions, he's just like, oh yeah, this is what happens if you're non-lethal. Yes. Tragique. Feel like there's another weeper. around here. But there's also good shit. Time. Oh, and a bone chip. Whirlwind 1. You swing your sword slightly faster. You know what? Why not? That sounds nice. I don't need that one. I don't really use a lot of mana. I have 2 runes, okay. Fuck was that noise? Like a pigeon or something. Oh, it's a moaning person. A weeper. Oh, Jesus. More so today than ever, like, I've been startled multiple times. Oh, and that tall boy is fucking still shooting. Or there is a tall boy shooting at me. Oh, mate. Stop it. Time to go. No. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Not exactly what I had in mind, but it's done. It's done. The thing has happened. Jumped, fell on a balcony, my greatest friends and my greatest weakness. Oh, I missed. Oh, I didn't. Nice. Just a bit of a stone cold killer. Can I say? Oh, that's a lot of rats. Oh, and off they go. Got a bit of a soft spot for rats, which I'm sure you can all, based on my namesake. We get up high. I do not want those rats eating me though. I like rats, but I don't like the idea of a rat eating my body, the living form. You know? Catch my drift, you know, you never want that. A rat eating your body. Oof. The quick save does kind of like stutter a little bit, and that always kind of... Alright, I'm gonna need this. Yes, got a river. Samuel's just watching me do this, and he's just like, what the fuck is this guy doing? The party is in there. I'm just like diving for whale bones. Jump. Hey, Tio. Hello. How are you? Bone charm there. Excellent. There is also a pebble step, or oh boy. I'd rather not be injured by the tall boy. 8. Well, I hope everyone else is going well too. Yeah. Yeah. I hope that too. Picking up. We're gonna deal with that tall boy. Zariaka redeemed. Zariaka redeemed back to mouse. I learned today. Got to see if you know something I don't. Oh, good. Yeah, good. The stakes are high then, in that case. I learned today that half of the bones in our body are in our hands and feet. So of our total bones and bone amount, half of them are in our hands and feet. It's duel time? Okay, let's face Lord Shaw. Just say the Z. Yes, I'll just say Z. The Z. I'll take out this tool. Next time I'll say Zari, like Harry. I reached that. Oh. Brain. I reach you. No. Oh, missed. It's... Oh, because I zoomed in, it sounds like that guy is so much closer. Well, true, because the feet alone have 52 bones. Yeah! Exactly. Not counting legs. No, not counting legs. If I use facts that I like had come up with when I was in high school and stuff like that, then I'd probably be causing trouble. You know, like, oh yeah, you can avoid a bear attack if you jump on his back. You know, because that's not actually true.
Can't say they didn't have it coming.
Hmm. I know.
Specs. I told her they were trash.
I'm gonna put my stuff away. For now. And then she drops her invitation. My invitation. Yippee! Oh, boy's right there. I'm gonna get you. You're joining my list of confirmed kills. If I can love some of the survival tip things, how to survive bear attack, and the correct answer is you most likely don't. Yeah, pretty much. Play dead. Or you'll be dead. Oh, fuck. Hold on. I didn't even jump. Though, okay, so we have... So the results of that poll, I will be fighting Lord Shaw. However, we need to have a second poll. How do we deal with the Boyles? So... How do we deal with the Boyles? Boyles. So, first, non-lethal. High chaos, so just kill the target. Kill all the sisters, so instead of figuring out which sister is the Boyle twin, which the sister is the Boyle that we need, just go for them all. Hold on. High chaos. Hold on. Just murd. I've got a text limit, so just murd. If the bear is hungry and or has cubs, you double dead. Yeah, exactly. Play dead, be big and loud, yada yada yada. Yeah, there are those options, but it just never. It's situational at best, which is like terrifying, of course. And then I've listed ruin the party. And I'll make this vote 5 minutes because we're at the Boyle Estate and I'm just murdering a dude just because. Alright. There we go. So we've got our options, which are basically non-lethal, high chaos, all the sisters, so kill all 3 sisters, or ruin the party, which is basically kill everyone at the party. I've seen IRL 2 bears fighting, and that's scary as fuck. Yeah, no doubt. Like, I can fully believe that. Oh, I almost missed him. I almost missed him. That was scary. Almost just completely passed him by, and that would have been really bad for me. Alright, cool. It was from quite far away, but still. I mean, yeah, even so, it's still horrifying. With those bullets. If there is high chaos magic, then surely we live in a low chaos story. Chaos is in our everyday life, but not in a system systematized way. I mean, true. Oh, rats. Fuck you, rats. Ah. We're supposed to be friends. Imagine some people think they can barehand a bear. Yeah. Some people have an inflated sense of ability. And it does not surprise me that some people would think that they could fight a bear. I definitely don't think I could. I'm not the weakest human being I've ever met. Oh, fucking shite. Gentlemen and lady. For yourselves. Oh. Full silence. Gentlemen and lady. But lady was gone. I'm gonna just keep blink there just for safety because I don't want to just throw things. Yeah, some people think that they're like far more capable than they are, and that could be, I mean, very detrimental to one's health. I should know, I'm an idiot most of the time. I should know, I've got a very inflated sense of self-worth. I'm good. I'm okay. Feel like I could fight teddy bear. There's gonna be danger in this room, because there's danger in every room. Yeah. Frickin' Dunwall. Carrion killer. That's like killing rats gives you some adrenaline. That's cool. I don't use adrenaline, but that's cool. Adrenaline for me was just not a system that I particularly cared about. Like some people go into this game and like are just like, I'm gonna fight everybody, like fist fight. I'm gonna just use my sword and smack people up. And for me, that's never been like the thing. I want to use every advantage. Stab someone from behind, always. For me, that's just the best way. My deluded little sense of self. I love, like, this is, yeah, my absolute favorite mission, and like once you're in the estate, people think that you're just a guest, and so you have this opportunity to really be like interacting with people and stuff like that, and people are just like, oh, your mask is dastardly, and it's such a, like, you know, symbolically or artistically it shows the disparity of the wealthy against the poor and stuff like that, because they think that they're like immortal. Okay, I'm just gonna, oh, I can't actually, oh shit. Just threw myself off like an, I can only apologize. My foolish accent. I can only apologize for my foolish accent. Grab all the stuff again. I could have, like, I didn't die when I did that, but I was just like, ugh. Super disoriented. Moment. For a literal moment, I didn't pay attention. Completely lost. Gonna quick. I need to go meet with Lord Shaw because ruin the party. Oh shit! So ruin the party one. Yikes! All right, let's do it. No one's leaving this party. But then again, it gives me a perfect excuse to enjoy the Boyle Estate as. No, but yeah, nobody's leaving this party. Oh, and I also remembered the torturer is here. The torturer who tortured me at the start of the game, so we can get our revenge. And since we said ruin the party, that just means he gon' die. It also means that I don't really have to. I don't need to like figure out which Lady Boyle it is. I can just commit murder. Okay. Let's be systematic about this. I don't want to just start stabbing people. Imagine being... Oh, wait, I've read that. Just the ad went away. Thank you. Alright, facing Lord Shaw. Take care of this, get this out of the way. The note from Lord Trevo Pendleton. I love the mask. The mask is so cool. And he's smoking through it too. Oh yeah, he's a cat. Pendleton's just such a little weasel, isn't he? He's like, go and give this man this letter. And as it turns out, oh, it's a duel to the death. Because I think he like shagged his wife or something. And so he's just like, I'll go and just deliver this letter. Teehee. You can take care of this guy. Oh, wrong one. Sorry, sure. I genuinely did not. I wasn't paying attention. I thought that was my mark. Then I just see Lord Shaw make eye contact with me with his little creepy eyes. Fuck yourself. I shot him the first time and that was funny. Yeah, I was just standing there and then he just like creeps into my vision. I'm just like, ah! Oh, fuck, sorry. I meant to put it away. See it. I mean, I'll come back for them later, because I gotta ruin the party. They gotta die too. Sir. Uh-oh. I mean, the party's definitely ruined now. I think I might go back, and I know my quick save was just before the Lord Shaw fight. I'll do that properly. Oh, wait, it wasn't. Wait. I quick saved. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Doesn't, like, I guess it doesn't matter. But, alright. Oh, yeah, actually, never mind, this is perfect. Way better. I thought it was a different wall. That really confused me for a second. Aha! Goodbye. Poor Lord Shaw. Because, like, genuinely, he did everything honorably. Like, he wasn't doing anything wrong. But he's dead now, so. No point feeling sympathy. His little face just appearing in my vision. He's like, hello. This is not your spot. This is my spot. Move. Like when your sibling, your older sibling, has picked out a spot. In the car. Like, this isn't your spot. Get out of here. Uh-oh. It's fine, it's fine. Totally okay. Nothing happened. I might use dark vision in hearts and eyes, as Corvo says. Oh, it's loud. Ah. Tell you what, gaining omnipotent vision is loud. Note to Esma Boyle. Esma, darling, here are the 3 costumes for your party. It pains me that I can't be there, though I'm sure you understand why. I know you're going to look lovely in black. I've enclosed a skeleton key to Dunwall Tower. When you visit me, no barrier come between us. Oh, wow, I figured out which one it is. So, the Lady Boyle in black is the one. Esma Boyle is the Lady Boyle that is dating the Lord Regent. That was not necessarily intentional. However, I'm glad it I know. I'm glad I know for certain. Oh wait, there was a painting in here that I just ignored. A painting of the Lord Regent. Flymaster's axis of asymmetry. He does have a very asymmetrical face. Which artistically isn't great. Then again, why would you go like pop something up into the attic if it had stuff in it? Like coins and shit. And I say that, but there's a chest up here full of gold. Sounds like people are still party, which is very lovely. Kinda, you know, you make light of dark situations. Oh. There's a man there. There's a man there staring at me. I couldn't see him with my vision. With my dark vision, I couldn't see him. I couldn't see his face, his body. Oh, he's coming closer. Hey! It man. Alright, we'll get him. Going into another room. That's fine. I don't want to just kill this other man right there. That would be bad. Even if he did turn invisible, he'll be like, "Bah!" You know? Easier. Fish. Oh shit, that was another one. Hold on. Let's do that. Let's do that properly. I'm not gonna risk that. It's not even like I mind being detected in this game or in this playthrough because it's just like, well, I'm killing everyone, so that's fine. But also, I don't want to be... Like, I don't want to be seen. Almost. We clear the top floor. Nobody knows. No one's none the wiser. We go down, enjoy the party. Lay spring traps everywhere. Like the devious little sort that are. Reckless little scamp that we have always wished to be. That's Lady Jasmine. That's her portrait. I miss her. Miss her every day. My day one. I mean, in this game, she is. Oh no. I feel like you can actually, like, shatter the glass in this by getting, like, interacting too closely with it. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Not him. And I feel like I don't know what it was, but I think my brain believed that he, like, Corvo kicked the window and just shattered the window as he was climbing up, which I found very funny. Like, in my head, that idea that he was, like, so uncoordinated with climbing up that he just kicked the window out. I can't leave without everyone being dead in this estate now, so everyone's gotta die. The emergent story, Nat 1. Exactly. Yeah. Mate, move it. Oh, he actually listened to me. Heard me. Oh, you're gonna be so bloody dead, mate. You don't even know, mate. Oh, he's moved. He's gone. Left his bloody spot. He's only bloody moved. Mate, he's bloody gone. I mean, he's also dead. Oh, and I just quick loaded. Again, natural one. Idiot. I've rebound. Quick save and quick load. Other things. God doing, mate. He moved before. Why is he not moving now? If he doesn't move, I'll make him move. Oh. He knew, he was scared. But I don't want to get a crossbow to the face. I bloody hate that. Okay, actually quick save properly. Alright. Just investigate all the things. We want to get all the coins. We want to be rich in the game. And also, admittedly, if everyone's dying, then might as well. Might as well get something out of it, you know? I'll tell you what I need to do. I need to rewire this wall of light for upstairs. They have a wall of light that basically just stops guests from peeking upstairs and going upstairs to, I don't know, I assume bang. And also look around. But if I rewire it, then no one will go upstairs without something quite bad happening. Lydia Boyle's diary. I'm looking forward to the party tonight, despite the prospect of so many boorish men talking about their business failures that I wouldn't give to meet a fine young musician in this horrible town. Someone who appreciates the harpsichord. Wow, my brain was going sophisticated harpsichord, for instance, and could write me a song. I mean, that's nice. You're not going to meet someone like that today. You'll open it. My brain's always been like break, bug. All right, there we go. Where's the rewire base? Don't mind me, don't mind me. Oh right, it's downstairs. I'm gonna actually go back out the way I came in, and then jump down and join the party. Everyone seems very like chill. And then I'll do my sneaky little stuff. Do the sneaky stuff where I put like spring raisers in bathrooms. And on toilet seats. This is a upspring trap. Yeah! Hello, milady. Hello, Lydia. I am a big fan of the musical arts. I have learned to play the harpspring raiser. Okay, down we go. Gentlemen, good day. Let's work our way through the mansion. Oh, and we're gonna write our name in the book. We have to. Oh. Okay, we cannot. They are suspicious of us. We cannot be roguish scamps as is our want. So we're gonna have to play this murder. Everyone saw me, looked at me, and they were just like, no. No, you're suspicious. Oh well. It's fine. Oh, missed. Again. They'll be up here any moment, sure. Fine. I can take them. Are you wearing a mask? Yeah, I'm wearing Corvo's mask. Is it? It doesn't matter because I've committed enough murders, and I think they're now suspicious of a killer. So that's just how it is. Don't matter. We're ruining the party, so this was always on the cards. Oh shit, one of them survived. No, that's getting up. Cool. Good. Am I wearing a mask? Always. I am always wearing a mask. Oh, and these can be destroyed. I'll show you. They explode. That's kind of cool, isn't it? That's kind of cheeky. That was a deep fall. That was owie. Oh, hold on. Hold on. We're not doing it that way, because I literally just fell. Yeah. If I do this, let's grab the spring razor. See you, mate. Ow, fucking... No, it worked. It worked. Can't fault it. Got results. I am actually really sorry, but I literally have no choice. My chat made me kill you. My chat has done this. Oh, you missed. Oh. Got a wall right here, mate. Oh, these guns are really inaccurate. Fine. Hey, Orpa, we might have suggested it, but it was your choice to listen to us. I mean, yeah, admittedly, that is on me. I shouldn't have listened. Madam, I'm sorry, but this is a ruin the party run. So my hands are tied. What could I say? At the very least, we will get revenge against the torturer. It was just so rude to us when we first met. Ooh, spiked grenade. That's cool. Oh, my dude. Didn't mean to do that, but that's... So, hold on a moment. I'll be out in a second. My good man. Sorry, but no one will be coming to help you. Oh, and he's he's off into the shadow realm. There's a woman with a baby mask out here, so I need to go take care of that. No, you're out here. Don't go pretending that you're not here. I know you're out here. Baby masked woman. She might be in the party. We'll find out. This could be useful. Wait a second. Why are you like that? Are there rats? That individual was dead. I didn't do that either. All these men talking about their business failures. Yeah, I mean, they're all going to be suffering from quite a significant business failure soon. I want that bolt back. Don't mind. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, you know, it's not necessarily the nicest thing. But it is the done thing. Alright. And if we're not gonna get be allowed into the party without a fight, so we may as well return to upstairs and make our descent down to the mansion floor. As you can hear, the party is over. If I pull this switch, it actually brings the Boyles here, or the Boyle lady here. Think. I say with absolutely no context, but hey. You all have elected to follow me, so yeah, she's on her way. She's on her way. I think she's on her way. Oh wait, all the Boyle sisters are on their way, I think. I mean, there's a... Hold on. That'll do. Viewing platform. Door frame. We sit and we wait. I mean, of course, if that bell did nothing, then yikes. You know, I guess we gotta go down. I mean, we gotta go down anyway, but if we go down having this work, then there'll be 3 fewer people at the party to deal with. Yeah, I'll get what I'm working on, what I'm thinking. Yeah, I mean, is she? I feel like I've conned myself, believing that that does anything. So far, it's done sweet fuck all. And this quick save here, grab it, and return to the party. I mean, I assume that they're probably just suspicious of me. They're just like, there's a killer on the loose. Somewhere in this house. We don't want to worry anybody, but if the bell did nothing, just do the revert to save so we can save time. Time doesn't matter. Time means nothing. That guy is a problem. Hold on. There's gotta be a better way. Maybe a grenade. Maybe a grenade is slightly better. Kill the loose somewhere in the house. Yep, you should know. Yeah. From the backboard. Very nice. Exactly what I wanted to see. And then, oh, yep, they're going into lockdown, which is really good for me because I have access to their rooms. Off she goes. Yeah, lock the space down. Do it.
Take anything. Take it too. Take everything. Just please don't hurt me.
There you go.
No.
Thought I saw a guard running this direction. Nope. Nice and safe. Well. Yeah. It's not turned out great for them. Love the outfit. The outfits are great. I am so sorry, but this party needs to be ruined. So, I gotta go. Oh, there we go. It's taken care of. Oh my god, they missed her. Those masks are made of wax as well. That, I mean, they're like baby bells. That was a different woman. Yikes. Have you played a game called Pathologic 2? It kind of has the same vibes as this, but it takes the survival aspect to a totally new level. I haven't played it, but I've watched H Bomber Guy play it or talk about it, and it does sound really interesting. So I wouldn't be against playing it, but I'm not necessarily one of those, like, I don't necessarily enjoy those kinds of hard games, I guess. If you catch my drift. Not that I dislike them though. Oh. My goose. He doesn't know. He bloody doesn't know. Rough in a lot of words, but also rewarding. Yeah, like to be able to like finish a game that is so tough would be quite rewarding. Sorry, mate. When I find you, it's going to be bad. Yeah, but not for me. Sorry, Meal. Yeah. Oh. The dude. They're coming up to each floor. Now that overseer's gone, like, I'm not really that scared of you guys. I'll admit. Oh. Oh, nice try. I was very tunnel visioned about that. Like, I wasn't paying attention. Space around me when I was looking around. Oh yeah, that guy was... I forgot. Alright. Top floor done. Oh no, there's another one. Fine. Oh yeah, there were two, weren't there? If you ever do play it though, I highly recommend struggling through the first time with the intended difficulty, then get onto endings with the easier difficulty. Yeah. I mean, not for any. Really. No, I don't have the whale oil closet key. Shit, I'm trapped down here. Gotta not fast travel. Yes, rats is correct. Whale oil closet key. Him in the throat. What the hell? The thing I'm struggling most in game is balancing the doing shit and surviving. Oh yeah, because it's like you need to make progress in that game, but also you need to survive. You need to stay alive. Oil closet key. Because you die from anything, but you also have timed events and things. Yeah. And like if you want to get stuff done, you have to like do things at certain times, but then also you need to be like healthy and alive and all those kinds of things. Sometimes even breathing feels wrong. Ooh. Yeah. Yes, I am here. Get down there. Alright, there's a way down, isn't there? The stairwell. Oh, I almost just walked off the edge like a feel. I can descend. Ah, it's that way. I don't want to just drop down into a big exposed room, especially with that overseer who basically like takes away my magic. That's bad for me. That's like, that will turn out terrible for me. Because like in a just a straight up brawl, I don't win. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh god, I did say I was gonna ruin the party. I'm so sorry. You're a maid. You don't deserve this. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I need to kill that overseer. I mean, there are plenty of people still alive. Oh, he's coming for me. In the bathroom. Occupied. He turned the other way. As I do in any party, it's hard to find good the hell. Oh. Oh, got caught on a door. That's one of like the things that I like, not dislike, but I find difficult about the one thing I find difficult about the dark vision is that it really like skews the vision of just walls and spaces. I'm sorry, whale man. Oh, I pushed him. I pushed him, Ramsey. I just pushed him over. That's the Ramsey that that's the father or the Ramsey of the guy who betrays you in Dishonored 2. A little bit of fun fact about Dishonored. Your second, like your lieutenant to the guard is a Lord Mortimer Ramsey. This is one of the Ramseys, like of that family. I don't know if it's actually Mortimer Ramsey or if it's a different Ramsey, but it is a Ramsey, and it is of that family. It's not a throwaway name. Fact. Stop being afraid. All right. Gonna be fine. All right. Quick stab and then you good. Yeah, it's easy. Better to get it over and done with. And now I'm here. Here now. I mean, oh, here. I'm itchy. Dead Maid, Dead Mortimer. Here's the guest list, or the guest party guest ledger. Yeah, Dr. Jack Ramsey. Okay, so it's Mortimer's father, Jack Ramsey. Yeah. Oh, I can't write my name. Oh, wait, of course I can't write my name. Oh, I can, yes. Write my name. Sign the guest book. Why not? Right? You have to sign the guest book. It's just like a, to the Lord Regent, terrifying realization that it was me. I did it. And I ate all the tarts. Please. Take the whale oil out. I don't need to rewire it now. But I gotta go face that torturer. He's here. Find the right entrance. Gotta get revenge. Revenge. Yeah? Yeah, there's a downstairs. He is here. Find out. Yes, yeah, he is here. Never mind. He is here. I'm... Oh man, I can only apologize. Oh, is he here? He's here. See? Adam. Oh, I'm so sorry. I pushed her over. So sorry. Is the torturer here? There's a downstairs. There's a oh. I mean, I did do that. That was me. Oh, that's horrible. That's not a dinner party food. You have to help me hide the body, Gromit. Hackers in prison. So that was... But what the hell is... Dude, it's just a big rabbit. I mean, a hare, I assume. Oh no, the torture region. You know what? It does feel... It would feel dramatically inappropriate if the torturer lived here. In hindsight, that was silly. Believe that. Jelly molds now make me think of staplers. Oh, right. The Office, yes. Yeah, that's fair. That I can understand. There could be guards down here. Most if not everyone is dead. Which there. So I haven't seen baby masks. I think some or rat. I do love just the dramatic strings of the rats. Fantastic. Yeah, this is what I want. Riches. Wealth beyond my wildest dreams. Murder. Oh, I just... Anybody here? Looking for... Oh, I don't know, actually. Bodies, people. Looking for anyone around or alive. Ah. That's fine. Sewers, yeah, let's go to the sewers. Oh wait, no, hold on. We have to make sure the party is empty. Have to make sure, like, that's what ruin the party's about. You have to make sure the party is empty. No one. I need to get rid of those rats though. Grab dark vision. It is, yeah, my brain was just like, yeah, there's like, the torturer is here for some, like my brain just associated the torturer as being here at the party. And like, hindsight wise, I'm like, no, of course not, this is a party. Why'd the torturer be here? But it's just these locations because the Lord Regent's estate looks quite similar to the Boyle Estate. Not a criticism. It's like the architecture is similar because the world is, you know, the world has a specific, like, Dunwall has a very specific, a very, very specific, not art style, architecture. So that's fine. But it does confuse me. My little mouse brain doesn't always connect that. And so I'm like, the torture is here. Re-engage a dish best served. Regenge is a dish best served cold. Exactly. Regenge is a best served cold. I know you meant revenge. Though I admit being a little let down now. Why? Everyone's dead. Oh, because the torturer? We'll get the torturer. We got time to face the torturer. We'll get Regenge. Revanche. I want to go downstairs and into. Just feel the call of the deep. Return to the sewers, where I am want to. Oh, caverns and not exactly what I'm hoping for. Printing around. Let's go to the sewers. Everybody's dead. What? Dunwall. I was trying to think of like the continent name, which is Bristol. And well. Oh, fucking shite. Oh, please. Go. And it's ruin the party, not kill absolutely everybody. I'm gonna leave that guy there. Oh, shit. Stop eating me. Leave me alone. Gotta get up. Gotta get up. Ah, big mold. Big fucking mold. Ah, get up the wall. Leave me alone. Get up. Yeah, there we go.
Hope you enjoyed your evening, sir.
Let's get out of here.
Be on our way.
Let's get out of here, Samuel. Let's go. Not the most graceful exit, I'll admit, but the party is definitely ruined. Yeah. I got everything. The paintings. Defeated Lord Shaw in a duel. He is dead. Good thing. Message I need to.
Lord Pendleton said he would meet us here. I checked the wine cellar. Losing family gives a man a thirst.
Sorry, I'm just responding to a message. Very quickly responding to a message. Not as quickly as I expected, but hey, we're good. We're good. Yara.
Hello?
The only one I care
Build something for you?
to talk to.
I can make anything. Practically.
My dear friend, Piero Dupland. Sticky grenade, yes. Oh, yes. Absolutely. Hook me up with this. Let's upgrade the pistol. Why not? Oh, wow. A ton of stuff I didn't have. Upgrade it all. I mean, as much as I can. I could probably upgrade a little bit more. I want stuff. Go bullets. That'll do. I'm out of money. I'm poor again. Thank you, Piero. Man.
I trust you enjoyed.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The masked criminal is believed to be...
You did it. And now we
There you
get
go.
away with a woman and a noble woman at that. But Boyle was a viper. She helped the Lord Regent kill the Empress. So I don't feel a thing for her.
You don't feel a thing for...
I heard you upheld my name in a rather spectacular style.
Yeah, you're welcome, mate.
To yourself. I want to thank you for it.
What a sausage.
Still,
What a
I've
coward.
been helpful to my family over the generations. But I think you'll find more use for it than
Solve your own problems, mate.
Go on. Take it. You've had a long night, Corvo. But I fear it's not over. Havelock and Martin have already cooked up something more for you. They would like to see you now.
Havelock and Martin are pretty demanding, aren't they? No, it's like I'm doing everything. Doing bloody everything. And I don't even get like a little thank you. You know? Like hey, Corvo, you're a cool. You wanna hang out after work? Nothing. Nothing. Ooh, actually, so we're going after the Lord Regent now, I think. Yes. Yes, we are. So there's actually a few cool things that I can show you guys. Thanks, thanks you, Mr. Mouse. What I can. So we can first of all get revenge on the torturer. That's great. That's very important. But second, I can show you guys a little Easter egg that's actually usually quite hard to find. It's not difficult to do, but it's so obscure and like hidden that it's so easy to miss. So I'm actually like, I'd be keen to show you guys if I can. If I got time, which I feel like I will. Because we're not gonna kill everybody. We're not gonna kill everybody in the next mission.
Corvo, the time has come. Everything we have done, everything that you have done.
And since we're playing High Chaos, I can do this little Easter egg for you guys as well. Cool.
And now everything is in place to strike at him. But one step
Yeah, we're going after the Regent.
One man, one beating heart.
You guys have done nothing.
Forces that brought this
Like,
city to the brink.
after them getting me out of prison, they've done shit all. It's just me. It's just been me. Oh, sorry, Martin. I'm not looking at you.
He has lost the support of the overseers, the parliament, his financial base, and he's lost Sokolov, who made his security technology. So at Dunwall Tower, he has consolidated every remaining loyal man around him.
He knows something is coming. He knows you are coming.
Yeah.
And everything depends on him being correct. Piero will help you prepare. Then Samuel will take you close to the tower, near the waterlock. Last time you were there was the horrible day that all of this started. Now you will go there and end it.
I love that they're very clearly, like in the High Chaos playthrough, it's very clear that they're trying to manipulate me. Like, it's very obvious that they're manipulating me. And that they've turned, like, they've become bad men. Or they've become greedy men. And it's very clear that they're trying to manipulate me by pulling at my heartstrings and like reminding me of like, oh yeah, you were betrayed and you were treated like, you know, garbage and thrown out, like treated like a dog and thrown out and stuff like that. Like, you guys are trying to manipulate me. But I get it. And in the non-lethal playthrough, Havelock is like, we had a taste of power and it corrupted us. None of us are worthy to actually serve alongside Emily. Only you are, and that's like the non-lethal one. But then in the lethal one, it's just like, no, we can do this. We can take this power. We will take and consolidate this power. It does. But you can't have it, Corvo, because you're dangerous. Because Emily listens to you.
I say, long past time.
And it's so interesting to see how like that kind of corrupts and how that like really like that power and that taste of power just corrupts everyone you meet.
This is it, Corvo.
Oh, actually, hold on.
Might not be good ones, huh?
Sorry, Samuel. We gotta do a poll. Lord Rat Regent. Low chaos, high chaos. Is there anything else that I need to add to this poll? Low chaos, high chaos. Yeah, because I'm not going to do kill everyone in this one. That's huge. There's like so many people in this level. Too much. And there's no party to ruin, so that's not happening.
Be a bit of a climb.
What do we do with the Lord Rat Regent? Ratman.
The important thing is killing the Lord Regent. Built himself quite a place at the top of the tower. Calls it his safe room.
Paul, how should I reply to my friend's message? 1, funny meme. 2nd, R&D photo from gallery. Oh, send photo from gallery. 3, dad joke. Those are all very good. All very wholesome. That's good content.
Ready? Next time I see you, the Lord Regent will be dead. And if not,
I also love that, like,
I'll serve with you.
every character is like, you gotta kill this guy, you gotta kill your targets, you gotta kill your targets, and then like the ending of the High Chaos playthrough is like, you're a dog, you killed all those people, you're a monster, you make me sick and stuff like that. And it's like, you guys were all like fully supportive of me doing this when it benefited. I am literally like, I am not the worst person here. Like, that's you guys. You guys are scummers. Like, I'm getting a bad rap just for being the guy that gets my hands dirty. Whereas everybody else is just like they egg me on until they don't need me anymore, and like, oop, and then they're just like, he was a lunatic, batshit crazy. I love how you sound a little betrayed by that, hey, you told me to do it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, why wouldn't I? It's like when you're with your mates and your mates are like, oh yeah, do this thing. And then you're just like, yeah, sure, it'll be fun. And then you do it and they're just like, whoa, I can't believe you did that. And you're just like, what? Told me to do it. And they're just like, oh, that was actually pretty mean. Like, you're a bit of a bully. And it's like, what? What? You did that? You told me to do it. I didn't do nothing. I mean, I did do something. Terrible. But Undertaker, when carrying bodies slightly faster, I don't need that anymore because corpses turn to dust. I need that no longer. But I also knew that was there. I mean, they're all always there, of course. Oh no! Most dangerous enemy of my enemy. And the best ally I've got, because once he's been rewired, no one can enter this stairwell. Fantastiche. Fantastique. I'm playing a part, I'm playing a role. So I can always return to this safe haven, but... Oh, tell you what would also be...
All new assignments report directly to the duty officer.
Move quick. Tell you what I should do. There's one of those towers. What do we call it? A dark Aratohu. One of them. Yeah. We can use that. Use that to our advantage. Sorry. Not really sorry, but... You ever get that feeling where you just feel so motion sick because you've thrown, like, essentially thrown yourself in a disorienting direction? Me. All the time. So if I get that tower, lol, Did that stick? Awesome. If I get that tower, then chaos reigns. God and the love of his life. Need to just sneak around. Sorry.
Don't you love the view from here?
This place makes me
We're
sad.
okay.
Why is that?
This is where the
Young love. Can't. Oh, that was a mistake. Hold on. Explode. I could get up on that gazebo. And life would be.
Don't you love the view from here?
This place makes me sad.
There's no rats. Sorry, mate. So sorry, Mucker. Yo, Muck. Oh, I forgot you have to hold stuff down in this game. Open it. There you go. Quick save. Let's grab some good stuff. A rewire tool wants me to take that tower and just cause chaos and a mess. Good. Not one here, that's just two. Two? I don't know. Yes, it is Dishonored 2. Getting my wires crossed. Pardon me. That's me. Murder makes me sneezy. Oh. There you go. And now I'm just kind of stuck on here for a little bit until it turns me in a way that I can use my advantage. Oh god. There we go. I mean, I could go into Dunwall Tower, but first of all, looking at me? Okay. Need to grab some runes. Let them just fight it out. They'll all be busy. Main space. I can kind of just. Oh! Just the old man. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Dark Aratohu. Evil Ato. Oh god, where am I? Definitely not safe up here, but I'm here. What? Oh, it's up there. Never mind. This is the one that I can't get to yet. Yeah, I need to get upstairs for that one. So I can't get to that one yet. This one I can. Love how this place used to look really beautiful and serene and like nice, and now it's like it's a military headquarters. Completely just torn apart, basically. It's like if your kitchen, you know, the heart of the home, just had like Fantastic. Hello, Milky. How you doing? Very perfect text to speech. Hello. Things. We're just murdering the Lord Regent. Entering Dunwall Tower. Alright. Boy! Hello. Yeah. How you dozen? Burping now. So sorry. Alright. I'm really only concerned about the locations of bone charms and runes and stuff. Might be the first time I've seen you play a game. Oh shit, you caught me on a Friday. Hello. Well, welcome. I sometimes play video games. It is, I usually only play on a Friday. Dishonored is one of my favorite, like, absolute favorite games. So it's got not a special consideration because it is a Friday. But essentially, I'm a big fan of this game. Never played yourself? Oh, well, if you're into if you're not into stealth and stuff, and that's fair enough. I really enjoy it because the story is really quite grim, but it's like macabre, but in a really fascinating way. A lot of fun. The way you can play, because you can kind of play your own way, and as a result, that makes it very quite viscerally enjoyable. So I'm a big fan of that. I do not. No, please don't kill me. Please don't murder the murderer. It won't make you a better person if you kill the guy who's killed like everyone. Do it. I got jump scared by the hearts and eyes. Whew. Yeah. Hearts and eyes. It's scary. Sadly, too barbarian. The closest to rogue I get is Uncharted. That's fair enough. Got too much barbarian in your heart. So you are a thinking of barbarian like game. You a God of War fan? What's your kind of game actually? Ask more broadly. Hey, the propaganda officer.
Please don't hurt me. You're here to kill the Regent, aren't you?
So.
Spare my life, and I can help you beat him. He makes recordings on audiograph, secrets, some that would.
I have all but the last one, I think. That's fair. I've played the newer one. I haven't played Ragnarok yet. Never finished any of that. That's also fair. 938. So it's really easy to finish this game because of this. I like puzzles and RPG. Ooh, cool. What's your favorite kind of RPG then? So, ow, Jesus Christ! Ah! Just got shot twice. Once in my sphinx and once in my back. Give me. Yeah, what's your favorite kind of RPG? I'm a big JRPG fan. I also, I adore the From Software games. So you can kind of gather what kind of a person I am just from that, really, I think.
He'll be ruined. The audiograph card you want is in a safe in the Lord Regent's room. But I was able to see the combination over his shoulder.
935. On it.
What's recorded on that card will do the trick.
Alright, let's quick save just before then. Just purely because otherwise I'll die again. No, please don't kill me. Ah, no! Please don't kill me. Jesus Christ. isn't it? Would be Uncharted. You've played every one multiple times. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Please turn around, sir. I think he's shouting at a rat right now. Right. Nine, three, four. Oh, right, they went through the doors because spring razors on. So I assume razors are gone at the very least. I mean, I assume everyone's on very high alert now. There you go. I somehow managed to quickly turn it around. Dead drop. Oh, right, talking to Dowd. About Dowd. Right. I'll collect the... Now, where do they usually stand? Hold on. In a quick save. Drop. The bunch. A veritable bushel of spring razor traps. Followed by Assassin's Creed only because I haven't been able to play them all, and there are some that are less fun than others. I agree. I was hugely into Assassin's Creed for a very long time, and then they started to get like a bit samey. Here you go. I love leaving traps. Yeah, the traps are the best part. You just leave traps around. We'll see if that works. We'll find out if this works. Neutralized? Yes, but has he been assassinated? No, I don't want him to be non-lethally taken down. I want him to die. Oh. Oh, he's assassinated. Nice! It did cause a chain reaction that killed everybody. That's okay. Happens? Lol. Jump off for content. I could, but I'll get electrified. I'll get zapped in my ass. Not necessarily like... I mean, it is a bad thing. Demonstrably, it is a bad thing. I'm gonna get electricity running through my gooch, and I'd rather not have... It's fine. I'd rather not have electricity through my gooch bag. Because that's my gooch. I need that for... stuff. Vitamins. Electro gooch. Electro swing, but gee. Wait. Man. My catchphrase let me in. My electric gooch. Oh, this is Jessamines like secret room.
I know that one day you'll
So,
be grown
cool
up,
little secret thing.
and I wonder what you'll remember of these years. Will you recall your
Is
time as a child with
bone charms were supposed to be a not a contraceptive, but it warded off pregnancy. And so this is Jessamine's like private room. And basically it implies that hold on. It basically implies it basically implies that she... Oh, puzzle games. Do you know The Witness? I know of The Witness. I haven't played it. But it basically implies that she... Not that she didn't necessarily want to have Emily, but I don't think she was prepared to have Emily. Hey, Zombie Slayer. How you doing? I'm good. Not much is up. Just playing Dishonored. doing some murders. Build adrenaline and trigger brutal melee fatalities. That means nothing to me. Possession. I will possess things. That is my want. Yeah, so basically it implies that she didn't necessarily... She wasn't prepared to have Emily. And in the non-lethal playthrough, it is further implied, or more strongly implied, that Emily... that Corvo is Emily's father. In this one, it's not. In this high chaos version, it's not quite as... Oh, you flipped Electro Gooch, very nice. It's not quite as heavily stated, but in the non-lethal, she practically says it. Draws you a little picture of your happy little smiling face, and then labeled it Dad, and so it's evident that she knows, but she's happy about it because proud of who her father is, which is really sweet. Oh, that's a surprise. Yeah. It's one of my favorite things. Like, the storytelling in this game is very subtle, but also quite purposeful, which is very cool. It's really, yeah, it's just really good storytelling in a way that is like implied, implicit, force the story down your throat. You can kind of figure out what you want to know at your own pace. And so if you want to know nothing about this game, then you can like ignore a lot of stuff, and that's fine, and that works. Or you can engage with it and you take in a lot, which is also cool. It allows you to learn at your own pace, or learn the story at your own.
Restrict an errant mind before it becomes fractious and divided. Can two enemies...
Poor man and his dog. Sorry, mate. Sorry, me old knucker.
First will direct it one way, and the second...
Hey. That'll do it. Oh, that guy got trapped in the door. Died by door. Oh, that was too much of a jump. That was almost really bad for me. Just... Whee! I'm a blob of ice cream on the pavement. In one, it's very heavily implied that Corvo is Emily's father. Basically canon. Well, yeah. I think the most obvious example is how in Lower Chaos Runs, Emily will draw a picture of Corvo saying daddy around it. Yeah, I just said that. It's super cool, of course. Oh, hold on. Ring razor. And up into the air. Yeah, it's super cool. And then, like, the implication that Jessamine wasn't ready to have a kid, and then she does. She meets Corvo. In Dishonored 2, what I find really cool is that you get to see Corvo's home, so where he grew up, and it's quite sad. Well, not sad, but like melancholy in that you basically see that he was raised in a poor family. His home is basically kind of almost lost to the Dust District. The dust has pretty much engulfed it, and as a result, there is, like, it's quite hard to find, but you find his old combat trophy, so his sword competition trophy, so the trophy that he won in the competition is still there, and you can collect it. It's one of the collectibles. But you also learn this quite melancholy story about how he entered the competition to earn some money for his mother and himself so that they could, like, eat and stuff. And he was talent scouted, basically, to be the new Lord Protector to a young Empress Jessamine, who took a very strong liking to him. Of course, why wouldn't you? He's a charming dude. Tragic, I think that's the word. Tragic is fair. Tragic would be a fair word. And then he was taken from his home in Karnaca. And I think he promised to still support his mother, but he did. But financially, he could never be there for her in person because he was protecting the Empress. Another one. Where you at? Ow, shit, he's fucking shooting me from like point blank. Stop shooting me, you asshole. Alright, taken care of. Taking care of it now. Where's the heart? Whoa, mass killing the maids. Chill the fuck out. Okay, kill the guards, but not the maids. I had to kill the maids. For the Boyle Estate, one of the vote was ruin the party, so I had to kill everybody. So everybody died. And I say that with a giggle, but I'm not happy about it either. I want to kill the maids. Why'd I just stand there? I got nothing for this. Jesus. Hey, kill the fuck out. I don't want to get close to this dude. Oh, Blade Verbena. Heath. Got nothing for you, mate. Gonna ignore you. As much as I can, of course. Oh, ow, that fucking hurting me. Oh, is that downstairs, you son of a bitch? I mean, that's what I'm here for, so I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Alright, I'm going. I need nothing else in here. Now, let me read that. It's the Blade Verbena trophy of Rabana. Basically, since Corvo was faster, quicker than all the other boys, he was chosen as a guard or something, but that means he has to leave his family. Yeah, no, he was... I think he was picked specifically to be the royal protector. Because that's where he and met at the Ribena. And then, as a result... As a result, he had to leave, which is tragic. But it is like duty, you know. It is a duty thing, duty above peace, having your family and stuff. Which is a little sad, but I mean, melancholy. But and Corvo's mother is proud of him, but she also hates that she basically has to send her son away, likely that he'll brutally die. Yeah, absolutely. And then the fact that essentially, sure, she's sending her son away. Yeah, we're going after the torturer. Yes. Getting revenge. Bengay. And then the fact that, where as possible, unlike this guy who was completely unaware, I walked up to him, died. Yeah, and the fact that her health wasn't great either. So as a result, you know, she passed away fairly soon after. I mean, not fairly soon, but like once Corvo had gone. Torturer. Get him. Just get him. Torturer. I just take notes on him. Yeah, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. Okay, torturer. How am I going to deal with torture? It's literally I've won, but at what cost? Exactly, yeah. Rough. Alright, we get Revenge. El Torturino. He's torturing a corpse, because of course he is, because he's a nasty sausage. Dog, don't let him pull me. Don't let him pull me towards him, because then my spring razor will go off on me. I see the room similarities. Yeah, you get it. He's got the outsider's mark, so I'm just not risking it with that, man. Oh, hello. Absolutely not. Oh, what the fuck? Hey. Oh, the torturer is still, like, hitting him. Seemingly. Yeah, you get it, Tito.
Here you are, Corvo. Within the high walls of your enemy's
Yeah, they look very similar.
his blood still fresh in the air.
We'll get back to the Hound Pits. I think it should work, but like the little reference that I want to show you guys, it should do, but the loudspeaker announcer disappeared, so I think he's gone. But yeah.
It must have been agony for such a tightly wound man to watch as the plague.
But I will show you that, and then we'll raid out. I love you can tell the Lord Regent, yeah, I lived, and I'm here to kill you, or you'll die never knowing who it was, either in person or straight to his face over the TV screen thing he's talking to the guards through. Yeah, that's super cool too. You can do something similar to that in Dishonored 2, where when you return to Dunwall, you can say through the loudspeaker, "Hey, I'm back, I've returned," and then all the then 3 or 4 witches of Brigmore go to your location and attack you. It's the same thing for this as well, of course. In that you do that, and then basically you get attacked by a bunch of guards or a bunch of enemies. And it is cool that it gives you that option, because not many games would just let you actively endanger yourself like that. I'm gonna let the maid go. I can go. I can just leave now. I don't need to stay. Why am I leaving out this? Yes, the reference will work unless, of course, it's different on PC compared to Xbox. Yeah. I don't know. I will find out. I need to get past this. It. Oh, I dislike that shadow. That was a nasty. Why did I come this way? Oh, and when you announce yourself, you can sing Drunken Wailer. Yeah. It's all super cool. You didn't need to do this, but I appreciate it. Game developers. Yeah, it's one of those things. It's like an aspect to the game that exists that is completely unnecessary. But the fact that they've provided that as just an option that you can take or leave, and is just so cool. It makes the game feel more makes it feel like your playthrough will be more unique, just because it has so much variety in terms of what you can do. It's not quite so linear in the way that so many assassination kind of games or target like get a target, kill the target kind of games are. We're done. Act like a baby and head out. Let me on to Dark Aratohu. My boy, my sweet baby boy. The momentum for these things is a little bit weird, because like you struggle to get back onto it. Thank you, Aratohu. You again in another life. Ow, my anus. This is... No, because it'll take ages for me to get back. No, don't do it, don't do it! Hold on. Woo! It's very well... Why shouldn't I be able to do this? Yeah, exactly. It's quite... How awesome is it that the torture is Granny Rags' apprentice? It took you a while to find out. Yeah, it is cool. But also, it lends to that living, breathing world as well, which is really nice. Very well, I shouldn't be able to do this, but yeah. I think you mean Gucci. Probably. Electric Gucci? Yeah, I'd wear it. Yep, and I found all the things that I wanted to find. Bone charms, runes, outside of shrines, Sokolov painting, high chaos, 3 civilians killed. Yeah. Killed the Lord Regent's torturer? Yes. Cough cough AC games, cough cough. They said it with the special edition of tailing missions, but don't get too close, otherwise you'll fail, but don't go too far, otherwise you won't be able to hit them. Yeah, oh god. Yeah. And then you had to do it in boats. I say that like lovingly, of course, because I love the Assassin's Creed games for a very long time. But yeah, they did get quite samey after a while. Okay, so we have a little reference that I get to show you. Zombie Slayer definitely knows what it is, because he's a Dishonored nut just like me. But let's go and find it. It's such an obscure thing, so I'm really keen to show it. If I've got it wrong, let me know. Oh, nope, I haven't gotten it. Although I've never played them in the Hitman, the Hitman games seem like the definition of just do whatever the fuck you want. The game is your playground. Yeah. That, yeah. I've played Absolution, which like is one of the Hitman games that's received a lot of criticism. So we haven't gotten the reference, so I'll just tell you what it is. So I had to kill the guy to get this, but he disappeared, so I didn't end up getting him. However, if you kill the loudspeaker announcer in that previous mission that we just did, and then come back, you still receive loudspeaker messages. However, it's from a woman's voice. So a woman has replaced the loudspeaker narrator, who does the "Attention Dunwall citizens." The voice actress for that was Carrie Fisher, who, those of you who don't know, that's Princess Leia. This is the only instance where you actually get to hear that announcement, like those announcements, here at the pub, basically. You only hear it once here, and then in this mission, you are betrayed, and then sent off, and you don't return to the Hound Pits pub until much later, and there are no longer loudspeaker announcements. Oh, do you have to kill him correctly? Well, I think you just have to kill him. Like, he has to die, basically. Because I didn't kill him, I went off and got the tape, like the audio recording, and then came back and he was gone. Yeah, the loudspeaker propaganda guy. So basically, when I returned, he'd gotten away. And hidden. So basically, he survived. So if you want to recreate this and hear Carrie Fisher's voice in this game, you basically do that mission, the Lord Regent's mission, kill the propaganda guy, make sure that he is dead, you know, throw him down that stairwell or whatever. And then you stay here and you listen for a little bit and you get Carrie Fisher's voice doing the loudspeaker announcements. I also think that she may have actually done it for free. Like, she didn't do it for any money, just did it because she wanted to. Okay. Hello.
That's it.
Help me, pub patrons, you are my only hope. Yeah, exactly. That's what she says. Gentlemen, gentlemen. Hello, hello. I am the hero.
The assassin the Lord Regent sent to butcher the Empress.
I am your hero.
We'll have to move fast.
Is I, Ramoose, the hero of Dunwall.
Do their job. Martin has control of the overseers, and you, Trevor, do whatever it is you do.
That's Lord Trevor Pendleton.
Oh yeah, and they're being arseholes to each other, so it's clear that I've fucked up and I've done terrible things and made these people terrible. I mean, they are just terrible, essentially, in this high chaos version.
The coronation will be an impromptu affair. It still requires much preparation. Most of it we can handle, but there is the matter of security.
They're lying to me. I think I told you about this in one of the first streams I was in. The Carrie Fisher thing. I knew about that. I've known about that for ages. I wasn't told about it on the stream.
Restock your ammo and make yourself ready, just in case.
Corvo.
I've heard that this is the first time she was in a video game, but she must have been so many Star Wars games before Dishonored, so I don't know if I believe that. That's fair. There's probably a lot of stipulation about that, isn't there? Or like which came first, the Star Wars games that she voiced a character in, or Dishonored and things like that. It's one of those things, isn't it? It's like I'm certain that she probably doesn't give a shit. She probably didn't care too much, like it wouldn't have mattered to her.
You ought to send her to me, and soon.
Ooh, and that's grim. I like the art style though. But it is grim. The grim visual image. Delicious. Can I fight the poison with just loads of food? Or will I just vomit up? Yarrow.
Do you need me to put something together?
Yes, please. Well, I told you about it, but you already knew it is your point. Sorry, bad wording. Oh, that's fair enough, yeah. Yeah, you almost certainly did tell me about it, for sure. We're both big fans of Dishonored, so I think like the first few streams we just talked non-stop about Dishonored for a great deal of it, so it wouldn't surprise me. Yay. And she probs thought, fuck it, I'll do a voice over for some random game. Yeah, like she probably would not have minded even slightly. She wouldn't have given it too much thought. She would have been like, this is kind of cool, this would be fun, I'll do it. And she did. She's a very cool woman. Did a lot of cool stuff. Then you check this audiograph player and it's like, we're going to betray Corvo. Oh yeah, he's being an arsehole to the service staff. The help. That's how you can tell a bad person. If they're just mean to service staff or just waiters. And if you play Death of the Outsider, I shall be there to nerd out with you. I've never actually played Death of the Outsider, so I wouldn't be against it. I've never played any of the DLC for Dishonored. And that includes Dishonored 1. I've not played the Dowd stuff. So I might do this time. I have it, but I've never played it. I know, right? I'm like one of the biggest Dishonored fans. I've not played DLC.
Samuel, you move like you've been drinking. Did the poison work its magic? Is he dead?
I'll play it. I'll play it. God, that's expensive poison.
Breathed his last. Just as your
Did you hear about the story of Carrie Fisher sending a cow tongue to some arsehole annoying her friend, and she implies it would be something else? Oh, yes. Yeah, I know that story. She was hardcore.
Be the men who rescued Emily and brought down the Lord Regent and his assassin. You'll see to the body, won't you, Samuel?
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if you do it, I'll be there for it. Nice. Easy is. I probably will. Why not, right? They're all worth playing. Well, Death of the Outsider, I'd have to play 2. At least. I mean, again. Not that I would mind. Not that anyone would mind, I think. What's going on with Samuel's nose? Why is it wibble wobbling more?
We blame them for turning on you. After all the people slaughtered in the name of this cause. Those are crimes of state. And maybe they figured it'd be too hard to control Emily with you around.
I don't like that everyone's just like, you suck, Corvo. In the High Chaos, like, playthrough. You're like, you did those murders for these people. You were just being told what to do, and then everyone's like, you fucking suck, Corvo. Why don't you find another way? And it's just like, but you told me to kill them. Everyone said, kill this guy, do it, make it look like an accident. Or don't make it look like an accident. Throw him off a balcony if you want. Maybe set his corpse on fire. Do what you want with him, but make sure he dies, and dies badly. And then I kill him, I just stab him in, like, the heart. They're just like, Corvo, you're sick. You're a monster. And so, you fucking son of a bitch, Corvo. How could you do that? And I'm just like, what? What? How could you do that? How could you fucking turn this on me so quickly? Like, the second game, it's completely up to you what you do. And even if you're, like, lethal, people are more like, well, you kind of get it. Like, they kind of get it, but the world is still worse off because you did commit these great atrocities and stuff like that. But, like, the first game, it's so, like everyone's like, kill them, do it, murder them, do it. And then you do it, and then they're just like, fuck, man, you're a monster. Not playing you shouldn't play Dunwall City Trials, but it takes a hard left turn, and if you want to get the achievement, it strays into play absolutely perfectly. Whereas Dishonored is very, if you fail, that's fine, don't worry about it, just have fun. Oh yeah, I'm definitely not playing the Dunwall City Trials. I'm not concerned with them. Yeah, I'm not doing them. But I will do the Dowd DLC, if people are interested. And here's the thing, and this is gonna be an unpopular opinion. One of the reasons why I didn't play through all of the Dowd missions, the Dowd DLC, is because he's the first character, like the first voiced character. So they were testing out voiced characters for Dishonored 2, and so Dowd is like the first voiced playable character in Dishonored. I personally am not a huge fan of his voice. Debatably, the non-lethal endings for the characters are just worse, even worse than dying. Yeah, their fate's worse than death, which is, I mean, it fits into this grim world, but it is also like, fuck. Like, yeah, cut off the Pendleton's tongues and then shave their heads and send them down into their own minds. That's pretty fucked up.
Held captive by the man who killed your empress, the assassin.
Playing Dunwall City Trials is fun, but my god, it's very much test your skills. Yeah, and I'm not interested in games that do things like that. It's not my thing.
Or was it because
I don't want to challenge myself in that kind of a way.
and they knew you'd never let them manipulate Emily? Maybe none of these. Perhaps that's just the nature of man.
God damn it, man. The damn nature of dudes. Gooch havers. Those with and without Gooch. I am going to end. We will play through the Dunwall lower city next time. And then we'll probably finish the main game next time. I'm glad they let me keep my mask. Some people do deserve that even worse than death ending, but it's dark. Oh yeah, like it's like they lived, and like for some of them they're paying for their crimes. But like Lady Boyle was like barely involved in the coup, and I basically heard like non-lethal takedown is she becomes like the possession of some creepy dude with a rat mask. And not that I'm against dudes with rat masks, one thing I was actually going to talk about on this stream, but I ended up not talking about, is that I'm actually planning on making a not a mask, but like almost a full mascot helmet, or mascot head, or if I do live events, or like if I attend live events, or go to, or do any like clothing merchandise, so that I can physically be involved without having to show my face. Did you know that you can go into that pipe if you use possession uh, on one of the rats? Yeah, yeah, which is cool. Alright, let's look at raiding possibilities. Haven't seen Shaggity in a while, so we could always raid Shaggity. However, do I want to? Maybe. Oh, Lumen is live too. Woohoo! Loom Bizzle, my good friend Lumen. Suited is also live, and she's currently doing a Kickstarter run for her comic. So her comic is actually like printed and ready. So like genuinely, if you like comics, which most of you probably do because you watch my stream, definitely check it out. It would be like it would mean a lot to me if people supported her, because she's awesome. She's kind of my mentor, and I go to her with any questions I have. I am a big fan of her work, so like if you want to do that, we're not, and I'm saying all this because we're not going to raid into her tonight because we've raided into her a few times recently. Did you know that you can go into that pipe? Oh wait, I've read that. It just keeps like ticking as if it's a new message. Shaggy's playing Dark Souls. Holy shit. I feel like I'm convinced. She's the Lord Regent's financier, and no, that's not her ending. If you remember a tweet of one of the Dishonored devs saying, "We fucked up," I said then that's most likely what happens to her. Oh, right. Shout out to Suited. Suited's great, but we're going to raid into Shaggity. He's playing Dark Souls Remastered. It looks like he's at Sen's Fortress, so I freaking adore Dark Souls, so we're probably going to go give him our support. I remember telling you her fate from a dev's tweet way back. Yeah, that he's like wrapped around her finger. It's still weird, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, it is a better ending than death, for sure. Bye, Merce. Nice to have seen you. Lovely to have seen you. Thank you, Milky. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will see you guys all next time, which will be Sunday. We'll be doing more Rat Baby. And we are getting into some really quite dense panels, so we're probably going to be stuck on a few panels for a little while longer. So that's totally okay. But until then, I'll see you guys then. Thanks for all the blood. My pleasure. Let's raid. Let us raid into Shaggity. My pleasure. Thank you all for being here. I will see you all on Sunday. But until then, bye bye.